Hello students. Today we are going to do lesson 5 of moral science, that is golden bananas. This Through this story we will come to know the importance of hard work. Once upon a time there was an old man and he had a daughter. His daughter was happily married, but there was a problem in her life. The problem was that her husband spent all his time working on alchemy. Alchemy means it is a type of a chemistry which deals with the way to change metal into gold. So he was always dreaming to turn the base elements into gold. As a result, he finished all his funds, means everything he has spent on uh, trying to change element into gold. His young wife struggled to secure a meal each day. She insisted her husband to find a job, but he was never interested to do any job. At last, the young wife she told her father about this problem. His father promised to help his daughter and he called for her husband the next day. The young man went to his father in law unwillingly because he was expecting to get some sermon. Sermon means satsang. He was expecting that he will give his preachings to him, but he was surprised because his father in law showed confidence in him. He said that he too was an alchemist when he was young, and he started talking about his work. He started talking about alchemy and he inquired about his work. Father said that he also did the same things as now this young man was doing. But he said, you need one more ingredient to change base element into gold. And I only recently discovered this secret. He said that as he is very old, he cannot do this task. So because it requires a lot of hard work, and this can be done only by an active man like you. The young man replied that he will definitely do it because he was very excited that which was that ingredient which can change the base element into gold. The old man said, yes, of course you will be able to do it. And then he told him that the ingredient which is required to change the base element into gold is the silver powder, and this silver powder grows on banana leaves. He said that this powder will become a magic if you will plant the bananas yourself, and then you can collect a good quantity of silver powder. Then the young man asked that how much powder is required. Old man said 2 pounds will be enough. So the young man thought that to collect 2 pounds of silver powder, it requires hundreds of banana plants. The father said, yes, that is why I was telling that it was to this task requires too much of hard work, and this can be done only by a capable man and young man like you. The young man said, don't worry, I will do it. So the old man taught his son in law the incantation. Incantation means jadoo, magic, and he gave him some money also for this project. The next day, the young man bought some land and tilled it. Tilled means khodna. He dug the canal himself as the old man had instructed him. He planted the bananas and murmured the magic spell of incantation over them, as the old man has given him some magic words. So उसने वो magic words उनके ऊपर बोले और बनाना जो प्लांट्स थे वो ग्रो कर दिए. Then he waited for some days as it was told by the father. After that, each day he examined his plants. He removed the weeds. When the plants bore fruit, he sold the bananas in the market, and with the money that he received by selling, he bought more land and cultivated more bananas. It took several years for the young man to collect 2 pounds of magic dust, and this magic dust was actually collected by nature between the two leaves of bananas. He rushed to his father in law's house when he finally collected 2 pounds of this silver dust or magic dust, and he exclaimed that he has collected 2 pounds of magic powder. The old man smiled and said, "That wonderful. Now I will show you how some base elements can be turned into solid gold. But for that, you should bring your wife here. We need her help." The young man was very puzzled at this, that why his wife, what his wife will do in that. But he obeyed his order and called his wife. When his wife came, or you can say the daughter of old man came, old man asked her that when your husband was collecting the banana powder, what did you do with the fruits? She said, "It's very simple. I sold them, and that is how we earned a living, by selling the bananas. The whatever earning I was having, I was getting the uh, meals from that, or you can say running a house from that earning." Old man asked her that, "Did you save any money?" She said yes. He said, "Okay, then show me what you have saved." His daughter went home and brought several bags with her. The old man opened the bags and saw that they were full of golden coins. He poured some of the coins on the table, and he took a handful of that dust and put it next to the gold coin and said, "See, son in law, you have changed some base elements into gold." The young man understood the whole thing, but he was silent and he was having a little hesitation. But he learned a lesson of hard work from his own foolishness of trying to collect 2 pounds of banana magic powder. So, children, hard work always bears a fruit. So, it is very important to do hard work if you want to achieve anything in your life. So, this is what the story was. I hope you have enjoyed the story. Goodbye, students.